Welcome back to the SHU Sports Report. We have a special doubleheader for this week's Coach's Corner. First up, we have women's basketball head coach Jessica Manetti with us. Coach, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having me here, Gino.
It's crazy that the season has already started. We're already back in college basketball season. You guys kicked off your season on Tuesday night against UMass, and you guys had a great second half. What were some of the positives that you were able to take from this game and you're able to use now moving forward?
Well, that's a great question. I think we were much more resilient in the second half. We went down by quite a bit in the second quarter, and I challenged them in the locker room to say, hey, resilience is our theme this year. They chose it. It was something that we really talked about wanting to stand for throughout the season. And when I challenged them to be resilient, to kind of get out of their own way, stop getting so caught up in what we can't control and worry about what we can control, second half was awesome. We were where we were supposed to be defensively. We were rebounding. We were being aggressive in transition. So I think, we won the second half on paper. Man, if we could put two halves together, I think we'll be something pretty special moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. And, that's great to take from the first game if you guys can find that type of resilience and keep that moving forward, because that type of attitude will be important come later in the season. But yeah. You guys were returning a lot of starters this year, but one starter that you guys are now missing is graduating, or that graduated, was Tykeira Carter. Important part of the team. How are you guys, or who should I say, will be filling that void in that role this year?
Yeah, that's a great question. Ty was really special. She brought a lot to the table and worked really hard and was just kind of gritty and found a way to be what we needed her to be when we needed her to be that. So I think replacing someone like Ty is going to be a tall order, but we have a sophomore who actually played significant minutes for us last year in Adrienne Haygood, who now starts, and she got in a little bit of foul trouble early last night. But in the second half, she really started to get comfortable and to play her game. And if she can stay out of foul trouble moving forward, I think she is one of the most dynamic scorers I've ever had the opportunity to coach. She has a really aggressive mindset. She can get to the rim and contort her body in a way that is unexpected. You're just like, wow, oh my gosh, how did that go in? But she can also shoot. So she brings that same element that Ty was able to bring, where she is a dynamic scorer and she really does want to lock in defensively for us. So I think we're going to see some pretty good things from her if she can stay out of foul trouble.
We'd love to hear that, and we're looking forward to seeing that on the court along with all the other players. And we're going to get a chance to do that as you guys take on Siena on Tuesday, November 13th. What should we expect as you guys take the court from this team going into Siena, or going to take on Siena, and then for the rest of the season?
Well, I think we return a veteran squad, and that's really fun for us. We haven't added anybody to our roster except for a transfer, Nikki Johnson, and Nikki can't play this year. So she does a great job challenging us every day in practice to kind of expose our weaknesses. But I think this veteran squad has redemption on the mind. We struggled in the beginning of conference season last year. We really finished strong. And that's the note they ended on that they want to continue moving forward with. And so our foreign tour to Argentina was amazing. We really got a chance to bond both on and off the court with a lot of different elements, with a challenging basketball piece, but then also they really like each other. We have really, really great players. They're high character kids, and they get along really well. We have really fun chemistry. And so I think on the court, hopefully you'll get to see that now that we're a year in, we're a little bit more experienced. We're still going to try and play fast, smart, and tough, as always, kind of the Sacred Heart tradition, and in a quest for that gold ball, as always. But I think with a veteran squad and some really great leadership, you're going to see just the next level of where we finished last year and how we really are going to challenge ourselves to be great every day.
Well, Coach, we're really looking forward to it. Thanks for coming down and talking about the 2018-2019 season with us.
Yeah, it's my pleasure, Gino. Thank you so much.
Be sure to head out to the Pitt Center to cheer on the women's basketball team as they host Siena November 13th for a 6 p.m. tip-off. After the break, we'll have the men's basketball head coach to wrap up the double feature here on the Coach's Corner.